In this video, I packaged up a $50,000 advertising masterclass to help you optimize your ads when they're underperforming. So if you're running ads and they're not going as well as you want them to, this is how you identify what it is about them that's not working and the simple change that you make to get them performing optimally. Let's dive in right now.
This episode is brought to you by Skool Ads Academy, helping school founders to successfully run paid ads so they grow their school community fast. The doors have just officially opened and the first 50 members get lifetime access for just $49 a month. And they're getting access to advertising masterclasses to help them set up, manage, optimize, and scale their ads effectively, $500 million copywriting trainings that help them to write better copy, and there's beginner, intermediate, and advanced lessons inside, an about page optimization course so that their about page on their school community converts the highest that it possibly can, and they're getting weekly calls, copy critiques, marketing playbooks of what's working for some of the top school communities at the moment, and the chance to win a half-day one-on-one consulting session every single month. If you want to successfully run paid ads to grow your school community fast, then check out Skool Ads Academy today.
So the first step, as you can see here, is you need to identify the problem area. It's always going to be one of 6 things. You've got little or no impressions on the ads. You've got little or no clicks. Your cost per click is too high. You have a low conversion rate on your landing page, or you've got the wrong interest targeting or poor lead quality. So here what we're looking at with the impressions is your CPMs. With your clicks, we're looking at the cost per link click and the cost per click. The conversion rate of the landing page is obviously after the ad, and the wrong interest targeting or the poor lead quality is going to reflect if you are generating leads, but they're not the people that you want them to be. So the message is off and you're attracting the wrong sort of crowd. So once you've identified what the issue is, if your CPMs are too high, if you have a low volume of clicks or a low volume of link clicks, which means that your cost per click, your CPC, or your cost per link click, your CPLC is going to be high, then these are the things that you look at and the changes that you make in order to optimize them. So little or no impressions on the ad, CPMs being too high. The first thing that you do is, it could be a technical fault. So you simply stop the campaign, duplicate it, let it run for another 3 days and see what happens. If there's no improvement, then you move on to the next step, which is that you don't have enough interest targeting. So because of that, there's not enough people for the algorithm and the ad platform to serve your ads to. So you're going to be charged a higher rate for 1,000 people to see your ad. So go in, add more interest based targeting and add more behavior based targeting. And then the third thing, if that doesn't work, is that you need to optimize your ad copy so that it calls out a specific person that you are trying to reach. Okay. Next, if you have little or no clicks on your ads, what you want to do is you want to look at your creatives first and foremost. They need to be a pattern interrupt. They need to be compelling. They need to stand out and get someone's attention. If you've changed your creatives and you've made them more compelling, are you using at least 6 different creatives per ad set? The reason for this is that inside of the ad set, if you've watched the setup and the management stuff on ads, inside of the ad set, you want one piece of ad copy, but 6 different creatives so that you know what creative is starting to pop and you can test different creatives instead of testing different ad copy. So if you're not using more than 6 ad creative variations, you need to test more creative variations, whether it's a different word, it's a different color, it's a different script, it's a different hook. You just need to test to see what is going to get people's attention, get them to stop and get them to click, to read more, or to watch more. If you have made more compelling creatives, you have tested more than 6 and it's still not working, then you need more compelling ad copy. Okay, so you need to invite a click here. You need to tease people to spark their curiosity and get them to click. If you give away too much, they're not going to click to read more. So it needs to invoke that curiosity and it needs to invite the click. Tease, 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 tease. Tell them what it's not, tell them what it's not, tell them what it's not, so that they need to click to figure out what it is. Okay? If your cost per click is too high, then you want to look at your click-through rate. If it's low, so if it's less than 1%, you want to improve your creatives, and again, wait 3 days. If after those 3 days nothing has changed, then again, it's back to your ad copy and it's the same thing. Make it more compelling, make it shorter, invite the click, invoke curiosity, tease them, tease them, tease them, tell them everything that it's not, so that they need to click in order to find out what it is. Okay? If your conversion rate on your landing page is low, are you A/B split testing headlines? If not, do that. Second one, can you make a design change? Just something small. Can you change the color of a button? Can you make something bigger? Can you make something smaller? If that doesn't work, then completely subtract. Take things away, because everything that's not working for you is working against you. So A/B split test a completely different page that is like half of the copy, that has the form up the top. You want to just completely revolutionize what it is that you're doing and fundamentally change your approach. Okay? If you have the wrong interest targeting, you're going to get the wrong type of person. Okay? So if you're attracting the wrong type of person, then go back, change your interest, change your behavior-based targeting in order to attract the right kind of person, and have a look at your ad copy as well to make sure that you have who it is for, and also, if you want to, who it's not for, because that's going to repel people. We call it a repel mechanism. Okay? And on top of that, if you have poor lead quality, so you're getting lots of leads at great prices, but you go, man, these aren't our people. This is not who we want whatsoever. These steps that you go through, the first one is you optimize the ad copy so that you're calling out the specific person. And then second step is add a repel mechanism in the ad on the landing page. This is who it's not for. So that people go, oh, well, that's, that's me. It's not for me. Cool. I'm going to completely click away and not even give it another second of thought. The third thing that you can do is you can qualify people. So have qualifiers on the landing page that people need to hit. So extra steps that they need to take. Okay. And then if you want to, you can even include a survey. And inside of that survey, you can have specific questions where if they answer to a multiple choice, a specific answer, then it immediately removes them and it doesn't allow them to qualify through. So for instance, it's like we only work with businesses that are generating over 30K a month. If you're less than 30K a month, it'll let you fill out the survey, but then at the end, it's going to say, hey, go to this resource instead. And we're going to be notified that they were under that mark, so that we can transition them and market to them in a way to get them to the 30K, but we're not going to work with them in our done for you model because they're not our ideal client. So that's a way that we can put that mechanism and that repel mechanism in place so that we're not getting on sales calls with people who don't meet our criteria. Okay? And then if you've done all of that, so if you've optimized your ad copy, you've included a repel mechanism, you have included some form of qualification and survey, and you're still getting poor lead quality, then go back and try a completely new funnel type. So try a webinar if you've done long form sales page, include a VSL, something like that. Take them straight to the opt-in form. Try a new big idea and concept, or completely try a new angle. Okay? The boys are going nuts right now. They're really excited, and we're going to end it on that note. Thank you for joining us here on this episode of Skool Ads Academy. That is a masterclass on how you optimize your ads based on the data that is coming in if they are underperforming. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you on the next episode.